Welcome to Gray Matter Reports. Today, we decode the complex reality of events that unfold around us. The room is dimly lit, shadows dancing across the walls. In the center, a solitary figure sits, an enigma wrapped in a tapestry of behavioral cues. This individual, marked by an antisocial profile, elicits curiosity and dread in equal measure. Each twitch, every fleeting gaze reveals layers of complexity. The mind operates like a labyrinth, twisting and turning through corridors of thought and impulse. To understand this subject, one must delve deep into the nuances of behavioral economics. Choices made are not merely random, they are calculated risks, driven by a blend of environment and inherent predispositions. A deep-seated need for control often governs the individual, manifesting in actions that defy societal norms. Yet beneath this facade lies a convoluted rationality. The subject's decisions are often framed within a context of perceived gain versus loss. The balance shifts unpredictably, revealing a mind that oscillates between clarity and chaos. It's essential to analyze the biological evidence that accompanies the behaviors displayed. Neurological studies suggest a disconnect, an inability to empathize, to forge connections that lay the foundation for socially acceptable behavior. The amygdala, often described as the fear center, may function differently in this individual, leading to skewed emotional responses. Yet this is not merely a tale of deviance, it's a commentary on the human condition. The subject's actions can be viewed through the lens of survival, a distorted reflection of primal instincts. Economic theories of risk and reward intertwine with psychological frameworks, creating a chilling portrait of a mind at odds with itself. Their past is a mosaic of influences, each piece contributing to the larger picture. Early experiences, the interplay of genetics and environment, all serve as a crucible shaping the individual. Here lies the crux. Understanding these influences is paramount for unraveling the behavioral patterns at play. Isolation often breeds desperation. The individual operates under a relentless pressure, a ticking clock that fuels their actions. They navigate a world that feels foreign and hostile, leading to decisions that resonate with a deep-seated need for agency. With each calculated move, the subject writes a narrative steeped in complexity, a reflection of entropy itself. In this somber exploration, one truth remains. The enigmatic offender is not merely a product of their choices. They are a manifestation of the intricate web of psychological and economic forces. To comprehend their behavior is to step into the shadows of the human psyche, where light and darkness coalesce in a haunting dance. The echoes of a life once lived linger in the air, haunting the corridors of memory and inquiry. Each individual carries a narrative, a story woven from the threads of their experiences, choices, and circumstances. In the realm of behavioral economics, understanding these personal narratives requires a shift in perspective. A lens that examines not just the actions of the antisocial profile, but the intricate contexts that shape their decisions. This individual existed in a world filled with aspirations and fears, their path marked by both triumphs and tragedies. Each day unfolded like a tapestry, vibrant with hopes, yet frayed by the weight of societal expectations. Moments of joy intertwined with instances of despair, creating a dichotomy that often goes unnoticed. The interplay of environment and psychology is profound. It becomes a dance where each step is dictated by unseen forces, economic pressures, familial ties, and the relentless pursuit of belonging. Consider the family dynamics at play. A nurturing environment can bolster resilience, while a fractured home may lead to a disconnection from reality. The subject's formative years were shaped by a household that oscillated between affection and neglect. In this crucible, the individual learned to navigate emotions like a tightrope walker, balancing vulnerability with defense mechanisms crafted to shield against perceived threats. Economics, too, plays its role. Financial instability breeds stress, which can distort judgment and alter perceptions of risk. When faced with scarcity, the individual may resort to decisions that, while seemingly irrational, are rooted in a desperate need for survival. The choices made in moments of acute anxiety often echo throughout a lifetime, reverberating in the corridors of their psyche. Yet, it is essential to recognize that this narrative transcends mere statistics. It embodies the complexities of human emotion, the struggle against internal demons, and the yearning for connection. The subject's story is not merely a series of events, but a profound exploration of identity. Each chapter reveals layers of contradiction: the pursuit of hope amidst despair, the quest for acceptance overshadowed by isolation. In examining this narrative, one must confront the uncomfortable truth. The antisocial profile is not just a label, but a reflection of a life riddled with struggles. The biological evidence of their choices is only a fragment of a larger picture. The case conclusion does not rest solely on actions taken, but rather on the understanding of what led to those actions. Thus, as we delve deeper into the psyche of the individual, we must listen closely. Each whisper of their story offers insights into the fragile balance of human existence. In the end, it is not merely about understanding a profile, it is about unraveling the tapestry of life, thread by thread, to reveal the intricate design of shared human experience. The mind of an antisocial profile operates in a realm distinct from normative cognition. It is a landscape shaped not merely by moral deviation, but by a fundamental misalignment with societal constructs. Imagine a symphony where the conductor has lost their baton, resulting in a cacophony of dissonant notes. This discord, often unrecognized by the individual, becomes a defining characteristic of their existence. Behavioral economics offers a lens through which we can begin to decipher this complex puzzle. Individuals within this profile often exhibit a profound disconnect between intention and action. Their decisions, while seemingly calculated, emerge from a place devoid of empathy. Each choice is a strategic maneuver, reflecting not the values of community, but the imperatives of self-interest. The calculus of their decisions often weighs potential gains against perceived risks, yet the scales are tipped by an absence of moral consideration. Consider the concept of loss aversion, a cornerstone of behavioral economics. For the antisocial profile, loss may not evoke the same emotional response as it does in others. This emotional detachment allows them to engage in risk-laden behaviors with an unsettling calm. The potential consequences, whether they be legal repercussions or social ostracism, hold little sway over their decision-making process. They operate under a different set of rules, where the thrill of the gamble eclipses the fear of failure. This detachment can be further understood through the psychological principle of cognitive dissonance. When faced with actions that contradict their self-image, individuals may adjust their perception of reality to align with their behaviors. They rationalize their decisions, transforming morally ambiguous actions into justifiable choices. This self-reinvention not only preserves their self-esteem, but also deepens their estrangement from societal norms. Understanding this mindset is akin to observing a clockwork mechanism. Each gear turns with precision, yet the overall function remains enigmatic. The antisocial profile may articulate a desire for connection, but beneath the surface lies a fundamental incapacity for genuine emotional engagement. Their interactions are transactional, devoid of the intricate web of empathy that typically binds individuals within a community. As we delve deeper into the echoes of entropy that shape these minds, it becomes evident that the interplay of behavioral economics and psychological constructs reveals a chilling truth. The criminal mindset is not merely a deviation. It is a stark reminder of the fragility of human connection. In this exploration, we confront the uncomfortable reality that beneath the surface of society, the clock continues to tick, each tick a reminder of the distance between us and them. The room was sterile, each corner echoing a muted resonance. Outside, the world buzzed with life, yet within these walls, silence reigned supreme. It was a space designed for observation, where the environment's influence was both a subject of study and a quiet participant in the unfolding drama. Behavioral economics posits that our surroundings shape our choices, an assertion that extends into the realm of criminal profiles. The environment acts as a silent architect, molding the individual's psyche. A cold gray sky casts a pall over urban neighborhoods, amplifying feelings of despair. The cracked pavement, littered with remnants of forgotten lives, serves as both a backdrop and a catalyst for antisocial profiles. Consider the impact of socioeconomic status. In impoverished settings, the scarcity of resources drives individuals toward choices that defy societal norms. This is not mere desperation. It is a calculated response to an environment that offers little in terms of opportunity. The interplay of stressors creates a cocktail of risk factors, igniting latent tendencies within the individual. In contrast, a nurturing environment can foster resilience. Well-lit parks, the laughter of children, and community engagement serve as buffers against the darker inclinations of the human spirit. The presence of supportive relationships can alter the trajectory of an individual's life. It is within these spaces that hope and ambition flourish, combating the seductive pull of deviance. Yet the fallout from environmental influences is rarely straightforward. An individual raised in an affluent suburb may still succumb to the allure of an antisocial profile. The invisible threads of isolation, mental health challenges, or even the weight of familial expectations can warp perceptions of reality. The clinical lens reveals that the environment does not act alone. It is a multifaceted tapestry interwoven with personal history. As we delve deeper, we observe that the walls of a home can echo the sentiments of its inhabitants. A space marked by neglect nurtures fear, while one filled with affection cultivates trust. These elements form a psychological armor against the chaos of the outside world. Yet, when that chaos seeps through the cracks, the individual may transform, adapting in ways that society deems unacceptable. The influence of environment is not merely a backdrop, it is a living entity, a co-conspirator in the formation of identity. Each choice, each impulse, is a reflection of the world that surrounds the individual. And as we peel back the layers of these profiles, we must remember that the environment is both canvas and brush, painting the portrait of human behavior in strokes both broad and subtle. The media acts as both a mirror and a magnifying glass in society. It reflects prevailing fears while amplifying them to a deafening roar. In the realm of criminal profiles, the coverage often transcends mere reporting. It shapes perceptions, influences narratives, and ultimately drives public discourse. The portrayal of individuals with antisocial profiles becomes a tapestry woven with sensational threads, often overshadowing the clinical subtleties of their behaviors. A single broadcast can ignite a wildfire of speculation, each headline a brushstroke on the canvas of societal understanding. In this space, complexity is distilled into digestible sound bites. The media's language often leans heavily on archetypes: the misunderstood genius, the cold-hearted manipulator, the ticking time bomb. These caricatures simplify the intricate dance of psychology that underpins antisocial behavior. Behavioral economics teaches us that decisions are rarely made in a vacuum. The framing of a story can prime audiences to react emotionally, bypassing rational analysis. When a case unfolds, the media's narrative shapes the lens through which the public views the subject. The economic principle of loss aversion comes into play. Audiences are more captivated by the fear of what may happen than by the statistical realities of crime rates. This cultivates a culture where anxiety thrives, feeding the very narratives the media perpetuates. Consider the impact of a single phrase: dangerous individual. It conjures images of malice and intent, overshadowing the myriad factors contributing to such a profile. Social context, upbringing, even neurobiology are often relegated to the background in favor of a more dramatic storyline. This simplification can lead to misinformed public perceptions, which in turn can influence policy and policing practices. The cycle continues. As the media spins its narrative, it shapes the environment in which these subjects exist. The portrayal of antisocial profiles can lead to stigmatization, further alienating individuals who may already be struggling with their identity. This alienation can result in a self-fulfilling prophecy, where the subject internalizes the media-driven narrative, compounding their psychological struggles. In the end, the role of media is one of duality. It can illuminate the nuances of human behavior or distort them into grotesque caricatures. The responsibility lies not only with the storytellers, but with the audience as well. Understanding the complexities of criminal profiles through the lens of behavioral economics demands a critical approach. Only then can society hope to grasp the full spectrum of human behavior, transcending the simplistic narratives that often dominate the conversation. The future of criminal profiling teeters on the brink of a profound transformation. As the shadows of past decisions intertwine with the complexities of human behavior, a new paradigm emerges. Behavioral economics offers a lens to decode the intricacies of the antisocial profile. This intersection of psychology and choice unveils the motives that drive individuals toward deviance. Imagine a world where algorithms sift through mountains of data, identifying patterns invisible to the naked eye. This is not merely a technological advancement. It is a recalibration of our understanding of what shapes criminal behavior. The mind, once viewed as a labyrinth of impulses and emotions, is now examined through the clinical precision of data-driven insights. Each decision, each misstep, becomes a statistical artifact, a breadcrumb leading to the core motivations of the subject. Yet even in this era of enlightenment, the specter of uncertainty looms large. Economic principles remind us that individuals are not always rational actors. Biases, emotions, and environmental factors swirl around the decision-making processes, complicating our assessments. The interplay of these elements creates a mosaic of influences, challenging the linear narratives of traditional profiling. In this evolving landscape, a duality emerges. On one side lies the promise of predictive analytics, harnessing vast databases to forecast potential outcomes. On the other, the ethical ramifications of such power are daunting. The potential for misinterpretation or misuse of data raises questions about autonomy and privacy. Can we as a society accept the trade-offs necessary for enhanced understanding? The narrative shifts when we consider the role of empathy. A clinical approach, while necessary, risks detaching us from the very humanity we seek to comprehend. Each antisocial profile represents not only a series of choices, but also a life shaped by myriad influences. Understanding the subject's context is paramount. Economic hardship, mental health struggles, and social isolation intertwine, forming a web of causality that extends beyond individual culpability. As we peer into the crystal ball of criminal profiling, we glimpse a future where collaboration between disciplines becomes the norm. Psychologists, economists, and data scientists will converge, weaving a richer tapestry of understanding. The challenge will lie in maintaining a balance between rigorous analysis and the recognition of the human experience. In this new era, the echoes of Entropy serve as both a warning and a guide. They remind us that within the chaos of human behavior, patterns emerge and understanding deepens. Yet in the pursuit of clarity, we must tread carefully, ensuring that our quest for knowledge does not eclipse the very essence of what it means to be human.